WBTV, covering breaking news live. More reporters on the important stories live. Tracking your first alert weather live. WBTV News live at 5 starts right now.
And live at 5, remembering the lives of two Salisbury firefighters who gave their lives 15 years ago in the line of duty.
These two individuals lost their lives, and that it still is hard.
Justin Monroe and Vic Eisel died while fighting a fire in a mill in 2008. Thank you so much for staying with us. I'm John Carter.
And I'm Siobhan Bryan. Every year since then, the community has paused on this date to remember that day and those firefighters. WBTV's David Wisnett covered the fire and each of these services since then. So, David, how is today's service different?
Well, the service was very different. I'll explain that in just a second. But I need to tell you first, this is not how I intended to introduce this story this afternoon. I'm in Granite Quarry, and if you look behind me, you can see a house right back there that has been heavily damaged by fire just within the last hour. Many of the firefighters that are here came over from Salisbury. They were at that service this morning. It's typical for what might happen on a March 7th, but on March 7th, 15 years ago, it was a very different call that firefighters responded to, and it's one they remembered today. The bell rang 5 times in memory of Justin Monroe and Victor Eisler. Firefighters and city leaders were at the Firefighters Memorial to honor that sacrifice. But as Deputy Chief David Morris said, it isn't just about remembering their deaths and that horrible day that was March 7th, 2008.
Sometimes it feels like it's been an eternity, and other days it feels like it was just yesterday.
But remembering who was lost on that day.
They understand the love that they had for their family. They understand the love that Justin had for his beagles and duck hunting and participating with multiple volunteer departments in the community. It's important that they understand that Vic was a tremendous father who loved spending time with his daughter and his son, and going to hockey games and going to races here in the community. It's important that they understand and know them intimately, and they're not just another statistic in the line of duty deaths.
Captain Curtis Summers was part of the honor guard today. He joined the department after the tragic fire, but he remembers that day.
I watched it on the news. I was a volunteer then, and it was just very different. It was the first fireman's funeral that I had ever seen. I was just beginning my career, so touched my heart.
Mayor Karen Alexander said it is important that the community continue this tradition.
It's very important that we not forget that kind of sacrifice.
Exactly right. And again, live here in Granite Quarry, where some of these firefighters who were at that service this morning are here trying to help folks in this neighborhood where one home appears to have been lost. There are at least 2 other homes that have suffered some damage here. I do want to point out that Captain Rick Barkley of the Salisbury Fire Department was also injured 15 years ago today. He was able to return to the fire service. Reporting live in Granite Quarry, David Wisnett, WBTV, on your side.
Needless to say, a day that so many are affected by. David, thank you. The cause of the fire at Salisbury Millworks was ruled as undetermined. It began as a drop ceiling in the basement beneath offices and quickly spread through the entire plant. Breaking news now at 5 as a Salisbury man now faces more than a dozen counts of possession of child pornography on an electronic device. Salisbury police say this man, Ronald Barnett, turned himself in at the police department this afternoon just before 2. He didn't make any comment as he was taken to the Rowan County Detention Center. Barnett is charged with 14 counts of third-degree sexual exploitation of a minor. His bond was set at $55,000. Barnett is due in court for a first appearance on Wednesday.
Live at 5 this past weekend, a traffic stop in Catawba County actually ended up leading to a drug arrest. Deputies say the driver, Jetarian Jenkins, and his passenger, Christian Sifford, have been arrested after they were stopped on Highway 127 because the license plate on the vehicle had been reported lost or stolen. Police then searched the vehicle, found 11 grams of fentanyl, 121 grams of marijuana, 2 firearms, and a small amount of cash. Now, Jenkins has been charged with drug trafficking along with several other charges and is being held on $300,000 bond, while Sifford is charged with possession of a firearm by a felon and is being held on $5,500 bond. A new report shows there have now been more than 100 mass shootings this year, well ahead of where we were this time last year in the United States. The Gun Violence Archive defines a mass shooting as when a gunman shoots at least 4 people. They keep track of gun violence around the country. The site says last year the U.S. did not hit 100 reported mass shootings until March 19th. Last year, lawmakers passed the bipartisan gun safety law. It includes $750 million to implement and run crisis intervention programs. It does not ban any weapons.
North Carolina Attorney General Josh Stein asked for a court order against the social media app TikTok. Stein wants the company to fully comply with his ongoing investigation into whether the company violated consumer protection laws. Stein is part of a group of attorneys general who are investigating TikTok for providing and promoting its social media platform specifically to children. Stein says he's concerned that social media companies are harming the mental health of young people.
A man police say scammed people across the country has been arrested here in North Carolina. He's accused of promising to restore cars, taking money, and then not doing the work. 2 people in Indiana say they hired John Bragg II to restore their vintage Volkswagen buses, giving him thousands of dollars in down payment. Brian Ferry says he showed up to Bragg's shop thinking his bus was finished, only to find the building with eviction notices on the windows. Bragg was nowhere to be found until the Johnson County Sheriff's Office says they got a tip Friday night. By Saturday morning, Bragg was in handcuffs nearly 800 miles away in Beaufort, North Carolina.
Oh, he's on the ground with his flip-flops and all bound up. It was beautiful.
It's just a huge relief to know that he is actually sitting behind bars right now instead of out there scamming somebody else.
In addition to North Carolina, the Johnson County Sheriff's Office says it believes Bragg might have victims in Tennessee, Florida, Indiana, and West Virginia. Now, on top of checking references, verifying a real business, and others' due diligence, police suggest checking in with the Better Business Bureau to verify how long the business has been around and if it has any complaints.
Right now, we want to turn our attention to the forecast this evening as we take a live look at Uptown from our HG Tower Cam. Felt an even hotter day today than we did yesterday. It was gorgeous out there. So now I'm joining meteorologist Rachel Coulter in the First Alert Weather Center. So we're looking at a couple of seasonably warm days ahead of us, but a pretty significant cool down later this week.
Exactly. And, you know, even the seasonable conditions that we have the next couple of days are going to be noticeably cooler than the upper 70s that we had today. So I want to walk you through where we go from here, because the next couple of afternoons are going to feel different than what we have today. It really was beautiful, windy, but gorgeous out there. 64 degrees is our forecast high temperature tomorrow, 62 by Thursday, which is actually where we should be this time of year. So very, very on par with our average temperatures. And then we get to Friday, high temperatures not making it out of the 50s. And that's also going to be our next best chance of rain, a First Alert Weather Day in place. I'll talk about that here in a few minutes. Where we were today, 78 degrees. So we were well above normal. Even our morning low temperature of 54 was well above that average low temperature of 39. That's going to become more normal here the next couple of days. So where do we go from here if you have evening plans tonight? Well, temperatures will drop quickly. We've got clear skies in place. It's a little windy out there, though, so temperatures will be able to make it into the 40s, and eventually we'll start off in the 30s tomorrow morning. In most locations, a little bit closer to 40 degrees in our southeastern counties. Back to the 60s tomorrow afternoon, but even cooler temperatures to wrap up the work week. Of course, rain chances as well. The latest on that First Alert Weather Day in a few minutes.
All right, Rachel, thank you. Live at 5, we have 2 arrests to tell you about this evening. The first in connection to a deadly shooting that happened last August. Charlotte-Mecklenburg police tell us they've arrested Zion Brown and Kenneth Cathcart for the murder of Ontario Redfern. Redfern was reportedly found dead in an apartment off Avebury Drive. That's off W.T. Harris Boulevard. Brown is charged with murder and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. Cathcart is charged with felony accessory after the fact to murder. And Charlotte-Mecklenburg police have also charged an inmate in connection to a deadly shooting that happened last summer. Police believe Keith Lamar Campbell shot and killed Addison Ray Lipscomb last June. Lipscomb was found dead on Tuckasegee Road, not far from Little Rock Road. We're told Campbell is already in jail for an unrelated incident. Police are charging him with first-degree murder and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon.
Traffic update for you tonight. I want you to take a look at this. This was the scene earlier today on I-485 in West Charlotte. It was a traffic nightmare. This was near the Morse Chapel Road exit. An overturned vehicle shut down the interstate for several hours. And one person was seriously hurt in the crash. No update on their condition right now. So let's take you live out there from this same area. And you can see right now that has cleared and traffic is moving smoothly. All lanes of I-485 are now back open.
Live at 5, a popular North Carolina roller skating rink is now closed after more than 40 years in the Carolinas. Kate's skating rink says this past weekend, March 5th, it was their last day in business. Kate says they'll be rolling over their operations to their Hudson rink at Union Road and Hudson Boulevard in Gastonia. Kate says also has a location in Indian Trail.
Hey, do you have a product that you'd like the world to see? Well, now's your chance to make your dreams a reality. Lowe's is calling on entrepreneurs and inventors for its second Into the Blue product pitch event. It gives people and businesses of all sizes a chance to show Lowe's their product that could potentially end up on their shelves. Officials say 270 suppliers were selected to pitch last year, with 170 new vendors showing up in stores across the country. So if you're interested, you have from now until March 20th to apply, and we're going to have a link on our website, so just go to wbtv.com.
And today, the men's ACC basketball tournament kicks off in Greensboro. However, we won't see any teams from the Carolinas playing in the first round today. But whoever wins between Louisville and Boston College will play UNC tomorrow. Then NC State will take on whoever wins between Virginia Tech and Notre Dame. Duke and Clemson will also play in the quarterfinals on Thursday, playing against winners from tomorrow's games. Meanwhile, a new passport center is opened up in the Queen City. What you need to know if you want to speed up your application process.
And a fantastic surprise for the start of one CMS Teachers Day, a $10,000 check. We're on your side with where she plans on spending that money.